Away we go, into the wild blue yonder.
I never saw so many P-51s in my life.
Those are not 51s. Those are T-6s, trainers.
Kind we're gonna fly down here. I've got a lot to learn, I guess.
Well, I wonder what we do now.
Here comes the welcoming committee.
Now, who are they?
Cadets. Like us, I guess.
How do you do? My name is Walter Philip Carver. We just...
Carry on. From now on, mister, you'll only address an upperclassman when you're asked to.
Now pile out of that bus! Come on, make it snappy! Pile out of there! I said a line. Come on, dress it up. Let me straighten up those lines. No. No talking there. And I thought I'd never have to hear that stuff again.
That means you, mister.
I had this. I had my fill of it.
I had my fill of it, sir.
All right, so we both had our fill of it.
What's your name, mister? Sound off.
Joe Chizanacek. Sergeant Joe Chizanacek. What's yours?
One of those.
Yeah, an 18 months combat, the ETO. How much you got?
I got. And from now on, you're Mr. Joe Chizanacek, mister, of the United States Air Force. And don't you ever forget it.
And I won't forget you either, bub. All right, you men, hit a brace! Come on, gain some altitude. Right! Pace! Forward! Hard!
Up! You want a porter, mister? Up! Up!
Up! Right! Halt! Good!
Look at him, misters. Look good.
Bravo! Bravo!
Anytime you square this corner, you men will clear all points the same way. Remember that. That'll train you to look in all directions when you get in a plane. If you misters ever get that far.
Kid stuff. Hi!
Up! Up!
You are about to be given a series of tests which will determine your psychological aptitude to fly. The scores you make here will be correlated with the records you establish as cadets when you complete your training. You are entering a field in which you cannot afford to make mistakes. All right, gentlemen. Are you ready? Begin.
In your holes! Come on, mister. Snap it up. Move it on. Come on, snap it up. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. My aching back. So far, I can see only one difference between this outfit and the one I was in. When they tell you what a lame brain you are here, they call you mister.
Yeah, I've noticed that, too. All the upperclassmen are very polite that way.
Well, you gotta drop anything you're doing if an upperclassman comes around. But you won't mind it so much 4 weeks from now.
What happens then?
We finish pre-flight.
Pre-flight? What's that?
Well, it's a sort of a weeding out process, separating the mice from the men. Then we move over to the planes.
I can't wait. For a change, I'd like to be sitting down when told to do something. Well, we might as well get acquainted. My name is...
Yeah, I know. Sergeant Joe Chizanacek.
And that's another thing. Someday I'm going to catch that needle-nosed monkey on a good dark night.
Russ Kohler.
Oh, hi.
Jerry Connell.
Glad to know you.
I'm Walter Philip Carver.
Hi, kid. Any of you guys GIs?
No, I missed it by about a year. I guess we all did.
2 years.
I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. You didn't miss a thing. Not a thing.
So you joined the Air Force to get away from it all, huh, Sarge?
Look, all the time I was in the Army, up to my ears in mud, never knowing whether I'm going to die from the heat, the cold, or a bullet. And half the time not caring which. All the time. All the time. What do I see but these fly boys lolling around up there in the sky? Hot chow 3 times a day, weekends in Paris, and the dolls falling all over them. I swore right there and then, brother, if ever I get out of this, that's what I'm going to be. An officer and a gentleman and a career. Why, you get through this joint, you go on to bomber school. And there's a cinch to get a job as an airlines pilot, and those guys make plenty of green.
Did you ever see an F-80?
What's that?
Lockheed's jet fighter plane.
Oh, boy, if I'd only fly one of those.
Yeah, that's for me, too. A buddy of mine once told me that he'd rather fly a jet than kiss his girl. It'd give him more of a kick.
No fooling.
Maybe he ought to get another girl.
Of course, you got to make the grade here first.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty rough.
Yeah, they wash out close to 25%.
25%. It could be one of us.
A mathematician. Hey, how come you know so much about this place?
A buddy of mine went through here. He had a little flying school. I got over 200 hours flying time. I want to fly Air Force. I want it in the worst way.
That's just the way you're going to get it. What's that for, a masquerade?
Hmm? Oh, I thought I'd have a few things for when we go to town. Maybe they let us have a car, huh? Just for us? Say a convertible. How'd that be?
I think that would be just peachy. But what are we going to use for money?
Well, I guess they'd take my check. Dad could wire me some money.
My aching bank account.
Attention!
Will you stop clowning? Ain't I had enough of that all day without you?
Is as follows: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8. The power impulses are transmitted to the crankshaft through the crankshaft journal. The crankshaft and propeller shaft are integral, meaning that the propeller, which is splined onto the propeller shaft, turns at the same speed as the crankshaft.
Oh, you beautiful jet. Hey, how do you like it, Joe?
When they put them in commercial planes, I'll be interested.
Now, men, this is the ripcord. You should never pull it, only in case of emergency.
Sir, what happens if you have to bail out at night?
You keep lighting matches all the way down.
So we have bread today. Does anyone not desire bread today, sir? Spaghetti to Mr. Rogers, table commandant, sir.
Sir, it's all baby for this sailor's ice water, sir. Does anyone not desire the ice water, sir? Sir, 1 cup of ice water for Mr. Gray, table commandant, sir.
Mr. Carver.
Yes, sir.
What momentous occasion occurred to you this morning?
Sir, this morning I graduated pre-flight and became a 4th classman.
And when will you fly, mister?
Monday, sir.
I suppose you're an excellent flyer.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm certain the cadets would be interested in hearing just how superior you are. On your feet, mister.
At ease, at ease, at ease! Today I was made a member of the Supersonic Squadron E. I was granted that honor because I'm the best pilot in this world or any world, known or unknown. There is no one who can surpass me in takeoffs, climbing turns, leveling off, straight and level flying, slips and skids, chandelles, medium turns, steep turns, and stalls. I thank you.
That was a fine speech, mister. They will expect you to live up to every word of it.
Clear to the left. Clear to the right. Clear above. Clear below.
Upperclassmen to the left. Clear right. Clear above. Clear below.
Just a minute, mister. Hit a brace. How old are you, mister?
23, sir.
All right, I want to see 23 wrinkles in that chin. 23, not 3. What's the before landing check, mister?
Gump, sir. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop.
All right, before you take off, suppose you also tell me the before takeoff check.
Sigberts. Controls, instruments, gas, flaps, trim, prop, and...
Run up, mister. Run up. Never forget that. Now, suppose you buzz the field and come in again.
Clear to the left. Clear to the right. Clear above. Officer obstruction below. Clear to the left. Clear to the right. Clear above. Officer obstruction below.
What's he trying to prove? He's had the kid doing that business for hours.
Take it easy, Joe.
Take it easy, my eye. What's he always picking on him for? Hey, Walter. That does it, brother.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Now, you can't front for the kid forever, Joe.
They don't mean anything by it, Joe. They figure that one day you're going to be an officer and have to dish it out, so here you've got to learn to take it.
Yeah? Well, now let's see how one of them can take it.
Stay out of it, Joe. Joe!
Look, kid, that guy needs a lesson, and I'm going to teach it to
Will
him.
you mind your own business?
I'm only trying to help.
I don't want you to help me. I don't want anybody to help me.
You're in a spin, kid.
Can't you understand? All my life, someone's always looked after me. When I was a kid, I couldn't even go on the street without a governess tagging along. That's one of the reasons I came here, to be on my own. And if I can't, I might as well find it out right now.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the stars. We live in fame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force.
From now on, you're going to spend most of your cadet hours listening to and thinking about what I have to tell you. You may not always like it, but one thing I want to stress, that is personality differences between the instructor and student have no place in this training program.
Now, you men will be busier than you've ever been in your life. Your training will be rapid, but it's the finest in the world. That's civilian flying, mister. There's a lot of that stuff you're going to have to unlearn. Look, Susanna, handle this plane. Don't manhandle it. Easy on the aileron. Easy. Come on, Carver, spin it. Calder, watch your airspeed. You're supposed to be doing slow flying, not stalling.
611, your landing gear is up. Go round, go round.
What do you think you're doing? They put wheels on this plane to land with. Pick up and go around.
Kick her over to the right, Joe. To the right.
Easy, Joe, easy. Keep her nose up. One, two, he's solo today!
Congratulations.
All by myself, my solo.
Clear above, clear left, clear right.
You're running out of gas, mister.
Clear above.
Right.
Sound off, mister. Sound off.
Clear right.
Clear below.
Clear above.
Halt,
Clear
mister.
below.
And that's the guy who said that was kid stuff.
Hit a brace. Gain some altitude. Who gave you at ease?
Look, Joe, why don't you put in for Williams with us? Then that way we'd all be together.
I don't want any part of those jets. I want Enid or Reese. Fly those B-25s. That's my style. Commercial planes are a cinch after you've... Hey, who's this?
My brother.
Ah, flyer, huh? And look at all that spinach. Hey, he must have really had it.
Yeah, he did.
Is he still in?
No, he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Is that why you joined? Because of your brother?
Maybe. He was a pretty great guy, Joe. I suppose you'd call it hero worship. But I'd give anything in the world if I could be like him.
Check. We'll peel off into trail formation. Okay, Calder, let's go.
Roger. You're now entering upon the final phase of your instruction here at Randolph Field. Instrument flying. Now, instrument flying, we have learned, is a pilot's best life insurance. Its purpose is to prepare the pilot to arrive safely at his destination, regardless of weather conditions. An Air Force pilot must be able to take off when even birds stay on the ground. There is no place in the Air Force for the seat-of-the-pants pilots who cannot control their planes when bad weather conditions prevail.
Well, where do you think you're going?
I'm going to be a navigator. You guys can stay around here and fly these pea shooters if you want to.
What happened, Jerry?
Oh, they washed me out. They said I was a seat-of-the-pants pilot and always would be. So I asked to be transferred to navigation school.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear that, Jerry.
Sorry? Well, it's the best thing that could have happened to me. I was getting cross-eyed trying to cross-check those instruments. As a navigator, I just look up at the stars and make a couple of charts just to keep dumb pilots like you from going around in circles.
You got something there, Jerry. Well, you and I might wind up together someday on a commercial. You'll navigate, me flying. Wouldn't that be swell, huh?
Yeah, sure would.
The assignments of graduating students to advanced flying fields are as follows. To Williams Field, Anderson,
Nice going, Andy.
Baker! Buckman! Carver! Calder! Chizanacek! Davis! Ellis! That's all for Williams Field. The following will be assigned to Reese. Bear! Kirtland! Carey!
It's too bad, Joe. I know how hard you were pulling for a B-25.
Look, why don't you put in for a transfer?
You know they wouldn't do it. The brass never put him there where he belongs.
Congratulations, man.
Oh, thank you.
Walter, Russ.
Thank you, sir.
Say, Joe, you gave me a tough time asking me to get you switched from Reese to Williams. I was a half a day with the old man trying to talk him into it. Well, good luck, man.
What was that?
Now, wait a minute. I can explain it.
What's going on here?
Here we come.
Here it is, boys. Willie Air Patch.
What are they all looking at?
Let's find out.
Good, reliable planes, EC-47s. The kind I should be flying. Joe Chizanacek, fire can jockey. I still don't know how it happened. What was that?
That's the Acrojet team.
Look at that. Just look at that.
Williams Tower, 568, landing instructions. Roger, 568. Traffic's on 1-2. Roger, Tower, this is Major Page. We'll pitch out of the diamond for a landing. Roger, 568. Tower, 568 on final. Gear down in the green. Pressure up.
Wow. I saw it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I thought I'd seen some tight flying, but this...
Oh, they fly tighter than that. About 18 inches apart in straight formation.
18 inches apart? My guy could get clobbered that way.
Did you ever hear of Major Jack Page?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You will.
"18 inches apart. Think we'll ever be able to fly like that?
I don't even walk that close to another guy. Why should I want to fly so close to him?
Jim!
How are you? Did you have a good time in Washington?
Nobody has a good time in Washington, Jack. You ought to know that. Oh, Major Page, Mr. Chizanacek, and Mr. Coulter.
Did you say Calder? Yes, sir. Russ Calder, sir.
They're new cadets here.
Hey! Hey, fellas! Hey!
Hey, it's Walter. Goodbye, sir, and thanks for the lift.
Nice to have met you, sir.
Nice kids. Still trying to chop the Air Force down to size, huh?
For every gadget I wash out, there's at least one more who should be, and you know it.
Old Iron Pants Jack Page.
Come on, I'll drive you to your quarters.
How are things since I've been gone?
Oh, about the same.
How's the missus?
Oh, she's fine. I guess you'll find out about it sooner or later. I might as well tell you now. She left me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. You want to tell me about it?
There's nothing to tell.
2 days head start, driving this hot rod. No wonder you beat us.
I got it fixed for us to room together.
Well, get him, the big fixer.
Probably scares him. Tells him his old man is thinking of buying up the Air Force.
Who flew you in?
We hitched a ride with the Major Evan. He's had a psycho here.
He probably does a whale of a business. Any guy who flies those flamethrowers has to be half whacked. And that goes for me, too. It's just a bunch of wooden barracks.
Well, it's not like Randolph, but never judge a fighter base by its barracks. Come on, store your gear.
Why? Where are we going?
Going into Phoenix.
No kidding. Did you fix that, too?
Everybody's got to pass till Monday morning. I'm going to show you guys the sights.
Oh, my.
Hey! Ow! Ow! Hey, will you fella?
Say, this isn't bad.
What are those?
Girls.
I sort of guessed that.
They're hostesses. They come here to dance with cadets. Kind of like a local USO.
Oh. That's for me.
Yeah.
I saw it first.
What an operator. And I was going to show him the sights. Look at that Joe.
These are my roommates. Walter Carver, Russ Coulter. Fellas, this is Janet.
Both acrobats, I suppose.
Well, I'll get the waiter. What would you like, Janet?
Nothing, thank you.
You could be great at that stuff.
I could be great at the barbells, too.
No, I mean it. You got a terrific sense of timing. Hasn't she, Russ? Of course, it'll take a little practice. But with me as a teacher...
You need go no further, Mr.
Chisanacek.
Chisanacek. I'm sold on Strauss waltzes.
Well, I could do that, too.
I bet this boy doesn't need wings to get off the ground.
Oh, you know about us flying, huh? Well, we're fire can jockeys. You know, jet pilots.
Oh, really?
Of course, we haven't had too much jet time yet. Just a few acrobatics, terminal velocity dives, stuff like that.
Well, this is swell, isn't it? We just got in today from Randolph Field. Boy, what a kick when you first see those F-80s sitting there. It's kind of scary when you think you're going to have to fly them, though. Ow! What's the matter?
There's your waltz now. Would you like to try it?
I'd love to. Would you, Mr. Coulter?
What? Yes, I would.
How do you like that?
Do you see what I see?
Well, it's a change, I'll say that.
What?
From your friend.
Oh.
Does he talk that much just for fun, or does somebody pay him by the word?
Well, you see, Joe's been around a little more than most of us. He's...
I know. He was a sergeant in the infantry. He won the Purple Heart. He's from Pennsylvania, and he...
You mean he could dance like that and talk to you all at the same time?
Well, every so often I'd peel off for spot landing, and he'd brief me in.
You have that flying lingo down real good. I suppose you pick up a lot of it around here.
Was that supposed to mean anything in particular?
Oh, no, I just wondered if you came around here much, that's all.
I used to, but I don't much anymore.
The only reason I asked, I thought if you did, maybe I could see you again.
Why not? If you're here and I'm here.
Isn't that a little indefinite?
Is it?
I mean, if I knew where you lived.
Isn't that a little too definite?
Janet.
Jack. Mr. Coulter, Major Page, my husband.
I've already met Mr. Calder. Oh, are you from Ohio, Mr. Calder? Yes, sir. Wilton, Ohio. Yes, sir. Well, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Calder. Certainly, sir.
Look, boys, I've got to go home, and so do you.
Who says we gotta go home? We don't have to go anywhere.
You get into one of those F-80s with a hangover, and you're liable to black out before you ever leave the ground.
Well, get her. What do you know about F-80s?
I know. So long, kids, it was fun.
Wait, I'll take you home.
Never mind him, I'll take you home.
Yeah, I'll take myself home, huh? Bye.
Wow. What a sweet little dish.
Well, we'll wait half an hour and then call her. Maybe we can fix it up for next week. What's her number?
What's her number? I thought you got her number.
I got it. I thought you got it.
How do you like that? I finally find the dame I can go for, and you don't even get her phone number.
We're just flying gadgets that stick right on the course. If you ever need a gadget, call the U.S. Air Force.
Rest. Let's forget about shoe shines and haircuts for the next few minutes and talk about aircraft and flying. The next few months are going to be the most important in your anticipated careers. These airplanes that you're going to fly are your best friends. Treat them right, and they'll treat you right. Some of you, when you get up there, are going to flame out, and you're going to panic. There is absolutely no reason for it. This is the safest plane you'll ever fly. It has an instrument panel that will talk. If anything goes wrong, it will talk. It will be begging you, it will be pleading with you to bring the plane home safely. When your instructor accepts you as a wingman, then you'll know you've flown the airplane properly. That's when you'll graduate. Are there any questions?
Period of your training here, I'll be your instructor. There'll be times when I'll bark at you and chew you out. But that doesn't mean I don't like you.
I want you to relax. Don't be tense. Anytime you tighten up in this game, you're dead. And I don't mean that to be funny. Now, these shooting stars here are the safest
I don't want you to be afraid to ask questions because you think that I'll think they're silly. I know you don't know as much as I do, although in a couple of months you'll probably think you do. Above all, I want you to remember that I'm your friend, and I'm trying all the time, every way I can, to get you through. Now, let's go to work.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to say a word or two. Captain Sullivan has just told you that he and the other instructors are trying to get you through. That's right. But there are others here at Williams who are trying to wash you out. I'm one of them. We're trying to train fighter pilots. For that job, a man just can't be pretty good. Oh, no, he's got to be perfect. If he isn't, someday he'll kill not only himself, but he'll kill other men who are necessarily dependent upon his ability and his skill. So it's part of my job to see that not one single man, without every qualification for a fighter pilot, will ever graduate from this base. That's all.
Warning light on. Check your cockpit. Anything wrong? And I have no tailpipe temperature. Sir, I think I have a flame out. Ignition boost on. Emergency pump on. Check for 10% windmilling speed. Now open your throttle halfway. Sir, I've gone through the normal starting procedure and it didn't start. Okay, mister. Get yourself set for a crash landing.
Kohler. Come on in.
Well, we've just seen what can happen to a man when he panics. He didn't have to have a flame out. He just forgot to turn on his fuel switches. And that flame won't keep burning unless you give it fuel. I'd hate to be up with him in the instructor's seat of a T-33, because back there are no fuel switches.
Janet, how nice of you to come. Hated to drag you way out here, but I've been pretty busy and I didn't want to put this thing off any longer. How are you feeling?
How do you think?
I was sorry to hear about that, Janet. I've known you and Jack a long time.
Look, Jim, is this talk professional? Because if it's just more talk, I've had about all that I can stand.
I'm not going to give you a lecture and tell you ought to go back to him if that's what you mean. You would go back to him, wouldn't you?
You know I would. You know that's all I want, but you've seen it, Jim. You've seen the change.
Janet, war imposes terrible emotional strains. The closer you are to it, the greater the responsibility, the greater the tensions. A man who has to order his close friends to certain death, do it day after day and month after month, will never be quite the same afterwards. Some of them crack up under it. Some of them manage a twisted sort of adjustment. Some of them just bottle it up. Like Jack. Those are the hard ones. That's why he's so tough on those kids. He can't stand to see any more of death. Because he feels like a murderer.
But it was a war, not him. Doesn't he know that?
No, not really. You know it and I know it, but...
Then if you know it, why don't you do something about it? He can't go on dying by inches for every man his command.
No, Janet, I'm afraid it's not as simple as that. He's a fine flyer, a fine instructor, the best. I have no authority to ground him just because...
Jim, I'm afraid he's going to break.
Perhaps. And if he is, the sooner the better.
How can you say that?
Janet, he has got to reach an emotional crisis sometime. When he does, he'll either get his bearings or...
Or what?
We'll handle that when we come to it.
Well, that's fine. That's great. That's like saying you know a man's going to murder you, but you can't arrest him till he's done it.
Well, can you? I just wanted you to know before you do anything that you might be sorry for, that this thing isn't entirely hopeless.
Thanks, Jim.
You going to keep on seeing him?
I don't know I want to, and yet... Should I?
That's up to you. Won't do any harm. Might even do some good.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Page. How's the Major?
I really don't know.
You don't know?
Mr. Calder, I don't see why I owe you an explanation, but I'll tell you anyway. I am married to Major Page, but we're separated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sure you are.
I always seem to be apologizing to you.
It's all right. Let's forget it.
Well, if it's like that, I was wondering if perhaps I couldn't see you sometime.
Well, I don't quite know where I'll be.
I could meet you at the Sky Room.
Well, maybe. Sometime. We'll see.
Check. Easy. That's it. Easy with that stick. Don't over-control it. That's right. Easy.
plane, Carver.
What a kick, huh?
How'd you like that vertical recovery? Did he let you do that one?
Oh, you beautiful doll! Who'd ever think I'd fall in love with a flamethrower? Hey, how do you like that Major Page? A real goer, huh?
He always seems to be watching us.
All I can say is, you better stop hanging around that wife of his. We're liable to all wash out.
Yeah.
Sullivan. Sit down.
Thank you.
How's your bunch coming?
Pretty fair, I think. A little early to tell much.
Well, let's hope you're right.
The Major thinks I've inherited a couple of hamburgers this time.
Oh, no. They look pretty good. But just being pretty good isn't enough. You know that.
Oh, I think they'll come through fine, all of them.
Who do you figure is your best?
I don't know. I'd say that Kohler has a lot of what it takes.
Kohler, eh? Gee, that's funny. I'd have said just the opposite. Oh, it's not that I expect him to be a hot rock at this stage, but I've got a hunch that in the clutch, the first thing he'll do is hit the panic button.
I don't agree, Major. I'm up there with him. I think he'll come through fine.
He hasn't soloed yet, has he?
No, not yet, but I'm pretty sure he will after a couple more rides. He's still a little nervous. He seems to have something on his mind.
Well, if he's got what it takes, why should he be nervous?
I don't know, Major. I wish I did.
Start easing back. Get that nose up. Now hold it up.
That'll be all for today. Tell Carver to come out.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kohler.
Yes, sir?
What are you so keyed up about? You were doing better when you first started.
Yes, sir, I know.
What's wrong?
Nothing, sir.
Just try and relax. It'll do the plane a lot of good, too.
Yes, sir. Okay, hotshot. Same old trouble, eh, Mr. Kohler?
Sir?
Your landings. Oh, yes, sir. Those things pay off at 105 miles an hour, mister. That's nothing to fool around with.
I realize that, sir.
Well, keep trying.
Hey, will you quit worrying? You're gonna solo. Joe and I did. You certainly can.
What's he got to worry about? He was top man in his class at Randolph. Sullivan knows that.
I don't know. I just don't seem to have the confidence. Sullivan knows that, too.
Hey, Russ, you sure that Major Page isn't giving you the needle?
Why should he?
Well, I don't know. It's just that you seem to get a lot of his special attention.
Guess he figures I need it. Well, I better go. Be late for my date.
Of all the dames to fall for, the flight commander's ex-wife. And she isn't even ex.
Yeah. Hey, look what's coming.
Pat! And I thought you looked great in a dress.
Hey, what are you doing here? Why didn't you let us know?
How'd you get on the base?
I've got influence.
Don't tell me. She's going with some crumb of a second lieutenant.
No.
Hey, look, Pat, we can get you in. You don't have to ask favors of anybody while we're around.
This is the cadet pool. Any officer doesn't get our permission, we throw the bum out, right?
Right.
Because when you're training to be a fighter pilot, kid, you don't take anything from any brass. They got to respect us.
That must be wonderful.
Oh, yes. We got
Lieutenant.
it made.
Oh, yes, Corporal.
Major Evans is trying to reach you, Lieutenant.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant.
Peel off, misters, before you pull a tendon.
Hey, this some kind of gag?
Flight nurse, second lieutenant. Boy, that's the stiffest brace I've seen since Eisenhower visited West Point.
My aching back. I wonder what it'll feel like to kiss a second balloon.
I'll let you know. Hey!
All pilots must be fully aware of the use of their oxygen equipment. We are now ascending to a pressure altitude of 30,000 feet, where we will demonstrate the physical reaction obtained from a lack of oxygen.
Hey, Walter, just as soon as I get my wings, I'm going to propose to Pat.
Yeah? I was thinking of doing it before I get my wings.
Hey, where'd you get that picture of Pat?
Joe, your oxygen hose. Your oxygen hose! Your oxygen hose! Hey, Captain, Sedonachek's oxygen hose is disconnected.
Gentlemen, this is a good example of what happens when you lose your oxygen at 30,000 feet.
Say, which one of you guys slugged me?
Okay, now. Ease it back. Get that nose up. You do fine when you're thinking about flying an airplane. Now, when you come in, you've got to watch your landing attitude.
I realize that, sir. I was coming in like this instead of...
Come down! Cola will take it up. Come down! All right, take it up.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Russ.
Now just relax and you won't have any trouble.
Are you going to let that boy go up alone?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's your responsibility, Captain. Remember that.
That's right, Major. It is. Come on, we'll go over to mobile control.
Hey, come on.
Tower 690, number 1, ready to go.
Roger, 690, clear to take off.
Look at him, will you? Look at him!
Lazy 8.
And look at that chandelle. I told you it was great, didn't I? Oh, excuse me, sir. I've forgotten myself.
Williams Tower, 690 on final. Gear down, in the green, pressure up.
That's what I call a perfect landing.
690, aircraft landing on wrong runway. Go around.
He has enough room to go around.
Hurry up and get out of there!
I'm sorry, sir. You did the only thing you could. Are you all right?
Sullivan. Now do you believe me, Captain?
Did you see what happened, sir?
I saw what happened to his plane. That's all I have to say.
The boy used his head, Major. He probably saved 2 lives. His and that hamburger's are landing the wrong runway.
I'll have to take a somewhat different view of it, Captain.
That's your privilege, sir.
What are you doing off the base at this hour? Someone might see you.
Let them see me. I'm going to be washed out anyway.
You've been drinking, haven't you?
I have.
What is it, Russ?
I had a crack up.
Was it your fault?
No. Some meatball came in the wrong runway. You want to join me?
No. If it wasn't your fault, why are you so sure you're going to wash out?
Because an iron pants major by the name of Page thinks it was. Or says he does.
Listen to me, Russ. You don't think Jack would wash you out because of me?
No. I tried to believe it was something like that. But I know now it couldn't be. Not with a man like him. He may play rough, but he wouldn't play dirty. I guess I was just trying too hard. I guess I was trying to prove something. I wanted to get through so bad. Not just for myself, but...
What is it, Russ?
I never told you about my brother. Not all of it. I told you he was killed. Well, he was. He shot himself.
Oh, Russ.
He went through all of it. He had a fine record. They all did. Then they got a new CO. That CO killed him. He killed him just as sure as though he pulled the trigger. Buzz never talked much about that part of it. But from what he did say, I could tell. You see, they were being sent up day after day. They were being sent up when they couldn't stand it anymore, when no man could have stood it. Buzz wasn't the only one. One day he cracked. His nerves just snapped. There was some kind of a row. The CO thought he was faking. He said he was... Anyway, they gave him a medical discharge. Finally, he came home. He was never the same again. He'd brood all day, never talked to anyone. You see, he thought he'd let the others down. He thought he'd been yellow or something. Then one night when we were all out, he did it. So I guess when I came down here, I was trying to prove...
Russ, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It doesn't bother me so much anymore. I wish I could have made it, though.
Russ, what was your brother's name? His first name?
William. But everybody called him Buzz.
What outfit was he with?
The 201st Fighter Squadron. Why?
I don't know. I just thought I might have run into him sometime.
What's this?
Jack's coming to dinner.
Oh.
If I'd known...
Oh, that's all right. Thanks for listening.
Russ,
I'll give you the bad news when I get it.
maybe it won't be bad.
Don't say anything to the Major. I wouldn't want him to think that...
All right.
Good night, Janet.
Good night, Russ.
Hi, Janet. Like old times, huh?
Uh-huh. You're late.
Huh? No excuse, sir. Well, hey, something smells good. Do you mind?
I'll fix it.
What was the quota boy doing here?
Oh, he just wanted someone to talk to.
Why didn't you tell him to go and see the chaplain?
He thinks you're going to wash him out.
Did he tell you what happened today?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Well, he's right. I am going to wash him out. At least I'm going to try.
He says it wasn't his fault.
Well, I guess they all think that.
Jack, what have you got against the boy?
Oh, look, Janet, don't go getting ideas. If I were looking for an excuse, he's off the base right now without permission. I just don't think he's fighter pilot material, that's all. If he isn't stopped, he's going to kill himself and maybe some others before he gets through. He almost did today.
Jack, did you know William Coulter, Russ's brother, the one they used to call Buzz? He used to be in your squadron.
Why, yes, I knew him.
Did you know him well?
Well, Buzz Coulter was one of my boys.
How well did you know him?
Well, what do you want me to say? What do you ask me all these questions for?
Oh, Jack.
Well, look, I'm sorry for what happened to his brother, but what about it? What's that got to do with it?
I could be wrong, terribly wrong, but at least I can try. You said Jack would have to reach a crisis. Well, maybe this is it. If the boy is a pilot, if he shows he's a pilot, then maybe Jack will see how wrong he's been about everything.
Could be.
What do you think, Jim? What do you honestly think?
Send Cadet Coulter in here, please. Could be rough on the boy if you're right. But I think you should try.
Cadet Coulter reporting, sir.
Mr. Coulter, Mrs. Page has something she wants you to know before you go to the hearing.
Russ, last night you told me you were trying to prove something. Well, Major Page is trying to prove something, too.
It's a little late now for
Listen
explanation.
to me, Russ. He went through all of it, too. He had a fine record.
I know.
First as a pilot, then as a commanding officer. Maybe he never should have been a commanding officer, because he couldn't stand to see men killed. When his men were, he blamed himself. He's been blaming himself ever since. Always tried to twist it around and somehow prove that they never should have been flyers in the first place. So it wouldn't be his fault they died. That's what he's trying to prove about you, Russ. You see, the commanding officer of your brother's squadron was Major Jack Page. I don't want to tell you what to do, but please, Russ, try to understand him.
I understand him. I understand him just fine.
Russ.
Coulter, I'm sorry about this. I hope you understand. But some men have a knack for flying, others don't. Part of our job here is to try to, head off accidents before they happen. Try to save lives.
The way you saved my brothers, Major?
I'm sorry you had to find out about that. But since you bring it up, it's an excellent case in point. Your brother was a fine man in every way, but he just wasn't a flyer. If he'd been in the infantry, he'd probably still be alive today.
And perhaps, sir, if you'd been in the infantry, he'd be alive today.
According to the instructor's reports, Cadet Coulter has had a series of bad landings and has shown a tendency to over-control the aircraft. His record to date has indicated an increasing degree of nervousness and tension. In view of all this, I just can't believe that there was any necessity for wrecking that plane. The other pilot was nearer agreed. But if Mr. Coulter had known how to maneuver his aircraft, this accident could definitely have been avoided. It's my opinion that he lacks the leadership, the confidence, and the ability that we require in this training program.
Do you have a statement that you would like to make, Mr. Coulter?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Major Page has said that in his opinion, I lack the confidence and ability to be a pilot. It is my understanding that on Major Page's testimony, I can go up for elimination and be washed out.
Well, that would be up to the elimination board.
I respectfully ask the Colonel to designate anyone he wishes to give me a check flight, to determine whether I have the ability to be a pilot or whether I don't.
Very well, we'll take your request into consideration and notify you of the board's decision. That's all, Mr. Coulter.
I don't know who'll take yet, but whoever it is, give him a good ride.
Yes, sir.
Now, you'll make out. Don't try to bear down. Just fly the plane like... Are you giving this check flight, Major?
That's right.
That I didn't think he'd do.
Williams Tower, 901. Number 1 ready to go. Take me up to 12,000.
901, clear to take off.
Level flight, Mr. Coulter, that's all. Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. Coulter, you can take me home now.
What's Russ doing?
He's only been up there a couple of minutes and he's bringing them in already. He's not even giving him a chance.
I suppose you know that any instructor on the base would automatically wash a man out for a trick like that.
Yes, sir. But since the Major intends to wash me out anyway, I thought I'd better get it over with.
I didn't take you up to wash you out, Coulter. Because if I did, you'd believe to your dying day that I used my position to have you thrown out of the Air Force on the basis of a personal grudge. I'm going to show you in the only way you will ever understand that when you wash out of here, and you will, it'll be just for one reason. You haven't got what it takes to be a fighter pilot.
Anything the matter, sir?
No. I just thought I'd bring Mr. Coulter in with a flourish.
You did?
Yes. You know, Captain, I've been thinking of forming a new Acrojet team. Maybe several of them if this one works out all right. I thought I'd start with your group.
With cadets, sir?
Sure, why not? Might as well break them in early. You can fly the lead ship, I'll fly alternate positions with them. It'll teach them teamwork and coordination. Give them the confidence they need.
Are you including Coulter, sir?
Well, sure. Coulter will fly the slot.
Well, you sure showed him all right.
Imagine, us an Acrojet team. Hey, that means we gotta fly 18 inches apart. Well, what am I so happy about? Come on.
When you fly Acrojet, you fly a closer formation than you've ever flown before. Instead of having wing and tail clearance, you will now fly with your wings overlapping. Now, I want each wingman to line up on the lead aircraft approximately 45 degrees back, and he's to hold that position. Stacked down not more than 18 inches. Captain Sullivan will fly the lead ship, and he'll maintain a steady throttle position. Your job is to hold on to that wing, understand? All right, Captain, let's go. Close it up. Check, you're too far out. Get those wings in there. Coulter, stack it in there. We're trying to get a tight formation. Coulter, you stacked a little too low. You're flying a little too wide. Carver, you're a little fast in your throttle. Throttle back there. Come on, throttle back. Okay, Sullivan, let's try a barrel roll to the left.
Roger.
Calder, move it in. Come on, move it in. Move it in, move it in.
For 2 weeks now, I've been letting you men barrel roll all over the state of Arizona. If you haven't got the feel of it by this time, you never will. From now on, I want to see a formation that looks like something. That means 18 inches between wingtips and no more. That goes for you in the slot. We'll go up to 10,000. Level flight to begin with.
Yes, sir.
Check, I'll fly with you.
Close it up. Stack it in. Day after day after day. I haven't taken such a beating since I was in the infantry. You know, Russ doesn't seem to mind. You know what I think? I think he's getting as bad as Page. I think he likes it.
Let's line up those wings. Move it in. Okay, Sullivan, let's do some acrobatics. Roger. Rolling to the right. All right, you're ragged. You're ragged. Close it up. Come on, close it up. Let's see you get in there now, Calder. Come on, stack it in there. Come on, Calder, stack it in. Calder, you're too far forward. Move it back. Calder, you're too far forward. Move it back. Calder, move it back. Move it back. Run, run. Walker, Walker. That's enough for today. Let's go downstairs.
Are you all right, kid?
Why, that was close.
How do you feel?
Okay, sir. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Sir, I'd like to ask the Major just one question, and this is official.
Sure, shoot.
Who was responsible for that?
Well, don't get in such a storm, Captain. He got in a little too close, that's all.
Major, I don't know what you're trying to prove, but I'm not going to risk my life and the lives of my students to help you do it. And for the Major's information, if anything like that ever occurs again, I'll turn in a report on it from here to Washington if I have to.
You can report anything you want to, anytime you want to, Captain. And I'll give you another break. I won't report what you've just said to me. I wouldn't want anybody to get the idea you are losing your guts.
Aren't you going to the cadet dance tonight?
We're going. As soon as Walter gets back.
Where is he?
The PX. Buying a baseball bat I hope to beat your brains out with.
Look, Joe, I told you. It was just one of those things. I couldn't help it.
Couldn't help it, my foot. Don't you think I know what happened up there? You were trying to show Page. You were trying to show him so hard, you pretty near clobbered your best buddy.
Nobody did clobber, did they? So what's all the excitement?
I ought to hang one right on you.
Hi, fellas. Hey, you like it?
Hi, kid. Well, I'll see you over there.
Don't forget to ask Paige for a dance. You two would look good together.
Hello, how are you?
I saw it first. Good evening, Lieutenant.
Oh, that was nice. Do you always recite in pairs?
He's a student. I'm trying to teach him.
Isn't somebody going to ask me to dance?
Oh, I am.
I'll start with you.
Uh-oh.
May I, sir? Oh, certainly, Calder.
I hope Paige clobbers them all over the dance floor.
I wanted to talk to you, Janet.
Jack told me what happened today. It could have been serious.
It wasn't. Things like that are bound to happen every so often.
Whose fault was it, Russ?
Nobody's. What I wanted to say, I owe you some thanks for what you told me the other day.
You don't owe me anything. Jack wasn't going to wash you out, and he told me why.
And you believed it. He didn't wash me out because he was afraid to. When he found out that I knew, he was afraid of the storm I could raise. That's what I want to thank you for, Janet. For showing me he's yellow and a phony. And before I get through, you'll know it and the whole Air Force will know it.
May I cut in, Mr. Coulter?
Of course, Major.
What seems to be the trouble?
Jim, I'm afraid I've made a terrible mistake.
Will you have a drink with me, sir?
Sure.
Two of the same.
What are you celebrating, Calder?
Nothing, sir. It isn't often a cadet has a chance to relax informally with his flight commander.
Listen, Calder. This beef is between you and me. I guess that's the way you want it. It's all right with me, too. But if I ever catch you endangering another man's life the way you did today, I will wash you out, and so fast it'll make your head swim.
I'm sorry, sir. It was a mistake.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was deliberate. Stick to flying your plane, Calder. You still got a lot to learn.
Perhaps the Major would be kind enough to show me personally some of the things I still have to learn.
All right, you'll fly the slot with me tomorrow. Maybe I can show you a thing or two at that.
I'll look forward to that, sir.
formation. Okay, Calder, I'll take over. All right, Sullivan, take the others back. I'm staying up here with Calder.
Roger.
What was the idea of that, Calder? Trying to make me sweat?
No, sir.
I warned you about that. All right, hang on to your hat.
Calder. Calder. Yes, sir.
Buzz, that you? Buzz, where are you?
I'm here, sir.
Oh. You gotta go up again, Buzz. You gotta.
Major Page. Major Page.
Oh, no, don't argue with me, Buzz. I know what you've been through. I can't help myself. The pressure's on me, too. I gotta keep sending you up. Crawford's gone. Go steady. You're the only good lead man I got left. You gotta understand that, Buzz. You gotta.
I understand, sir. I understand.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't.
You're not yellow, Buzz. I didn't mean to say it.
What's the matter? You were talking about my brother.
Was I? Yes, sir.
What did I say?
You said he was a pretty good guy.
Well, he was. Well, what are you standing around for? Put some more wood in the signal fire. You want us to be out here all night?
Yes, sir. I think we've been found, sir. I think we're okay.
Well, it's come that time, Pat. Who's it gonna be? Walt? Well, maybe it's okay at that. You get all that money, I got the girl.
I'd be glad to swap you, Joe.
Oh.
Well, congratulations.
Sir,
Well, certainly, Calder.
No, please. Sir, would it be too much to ask you?
It'll be an honor, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Russ.
Hey, Russ! Russ! We're going to a wedding. Come on.
There they go. Kids from the farms and the cities and the little crossroads all over the country. But they're not just kids anymore. They're fighter pilots in the United States Air Force. And you can be proud of them. You can be proud of every single one of them.